Well, good afternoon and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Foxter, on the show is the legend. Yes, the legend. It is Albert. Afternoon, Albert.
Afternoon, mate. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Looking forward to this. I don't know why, but I'm looking forward to it. And I believe you've got the team for us. A lot of talking points.
Definitely, mate. Here's the team. Butland, Tavernier, Golston, Balogun, Barisic, Lundstrom, Jack, Cantwell, McCausland, Matondo, Silva. Substitutes, McCory, Ridvan, Suter, Dessers, Lawrence, Cortez, Wright, King and Raskin.
Well, I think I was the only one that got the team right last night.
It's getting to the stage. If you get 8 out of 11, you're doing well. It's not a team 8 I think we would have picked, but as we've been saying, and Fox was saying earlier on about rotation in it, he said he would do it, and he's done it. He said during his interview, I'm going to do it this game coming up, and he's done it, mate. So that's fine. That's fine. That team's more than capable of beating Livingston. More than capable of cruising to a victory.
I mean, I think when Form would have played Ridvan, I'd have played Sterling, but Sterling's not even made the bench, mate.
That's a strange one. There was nothing wrong with that boy. I don't remember him taking a knock in the St Mirren game, do you?
No, mate, no.
That's a full week off. It's strange, isn't it? Strange. Anyway.
Could be anything. Right. People join us. Give us a team again, Albert, so people can hear it.
The team is Butland, Tavernier, Golson, Balogun, Barisic, Lundstrom, Jack, Cantwell, Coslin, Matondo and Silva. Substitutes are McCory, Ridvan, Suter, Dessers, Lawrence, Cortez, Wright, King, Raskin.
Cantwell playing, does that alleviate everybody's fear about the manager doesn't like him, yeah?
The manager's using him the way he sees fit, mate. And only the manager will be able to tell you why he takes him off at half time. I don't know. Last week's game against St Mirren, he was like Bambi and ice. He just kept slipping all over the shop, and he couldn't get into the game. You can see his reasons for taking him off. But I don't think there's any vindictiveness in it. I don't think it's anything sinister. I just think it is tactical. And that strapping on his leg might have something to do with it as well. It might have something to do with it. I would hope not, but it might have something to do with it.
Okay, what do you make of Barisic coming back in?
Maybe, it's a rotation, isn't it? But maybe it's because of the height of this Livingston team, because I believe they're a really big team, and I think there'll be a lot of aerial balls going down his side of the park if he was playing today. And I know other people outside are saying it's not an issue. It is an issue, mate. You can't hide it. It's a weakness in the team that other teams can't exploit, especially taller teams. So it might be that reason, or it just might be simply.
I would argue, mate, that Ridvan's better in the air than Barisic.
I don't know if he's better than the air. He's not got the stature, but you might be right, mate. In a straight jump, he can't be. It's virtually impossible. But coming in for the side or getting a run on it, he's pretty. He can get up pretty high, mate. I don't know. I'd hope it's just rotation, mate. I hope he's just saying because he wants as many players match fit and up to match pace as he possibly can get. And the only way you can do that is by playing them.
Aye. So the midfield, Jack, Lundstrom, we can't be in front of him, yeah?
Yeah, I think so, mate. Jack definitely needs games. He's nowhere near ready. I doubt I would suspect that he might be pulled off at half time. But him and Barisic, Matondo, Silver's the one that is he knows he's not used to 3 games a week, and he's not been playing regular with Wolves or anything like that. So I think he's went like that, right? We're just going to reduce you down to, for the time being, 1 day a week. Give you 1 game a week, that'll do you, till you get up to speed. And he's not even going to get a full game most of the time. He might get a full game a day, you know. But I think it's one game a week. And that makes perfect sense, mate. It makes perfect sense. Same as the new boys coming in. And gradually bring them into the team. And it's all about fitness, isn't it? If 3 of them were all fully fit, up to their full maximum fitness, the 3 of them would probably be in the team. And I've not even seen the other 2 yet. So, but he's been very cautious with them.
Well, he gave him an hour at Easter Road. I thought his legs had went, yeah.
Well, they did. They did, mate.
So he said another 10 days training, rest, however you want to dress it up. So he should be fitter and he should be available for whatever the manager wants to do him. That's a long time, 10 days, all but no.
Okay, no, I mean he should be, if not ready, really close to being ready to play the full 90 minutes. But he did. It was visible, mate, against Hibs. He just ran out of legs, and rightly so, mate. He did put the effort in. He did put the work in, mate. It's not like he wasn't doing it and then ran out of legs. He was working. So it's understandable, and he does look a energetic player. No, I mean I don't think he knows how to play in a way the way he plays, like charges about all over the park. I'm quite confident he'll come good, that boy Silver.
Well, we'll see, mate. We'll see.
Time will tell.
Yes, time will tell. Right, people's joining us all the time. We'll have the team then, Albert, and then we'll get the phone lines opened.
Smashing. Here we go. Butland, Tavernier, Golson, Balogun, Barisic, Lundstrom, Jack, Cantwell, McCausland, Matondo, Silva, McCorry, Ridvan, Suter, Dessers, Lawrence, Cortez, Wright, King, and Raskin. The last 9 are substitutes. By the way, we're not playing 20 players today. Balogun getting back in as well, right? And I've heard his press conference, so you sort of guess that he's going in, didn't you?
Aye. Right, okay. Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
There's a lot of talking points in these 11, yeah?
4 changes, mate. 4 changes to the St Mirren game. Aye, there's a lot of... I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, is there enough flair in the team? Well, McCausland, Cantwell and Matondo and Silva should provide plenty of flair, mate. They 4 should definitely provide plenty of flair, plenty of action up front. It's the midfield. Do we need the 2 sitting midfielders? Again, this is the debate. But Jack will get forward, you know that. Lundstrom should be driving this forward, but Jack will definitely get forward.
Lundstrom's been making goals, mate. That's what you're looking for a midfielder.
Absolutely. I didn't think he had that in his game, to be honest with you, mate. I really didn't. I don't think he had the vision to pick these to see the pass, and I didn't think he had the ability to execute it. And it proves me wrong both, because the last 2 he's created were superb goals, absolutely superb goals. So well done to him. He's playing well. And I'm not going into the contract now. We only spoke about it during the week, so no, we'll put that to the side at the moment. It's about the day's game, and he's doing well. I hope he carries on doing it today.
Aye. He's come on again, and I'm sure we'll debate it when the games are done about how it's polarised the supporter, but giving him a contract, you know, people are at complete opposite ends of the spectrum, but look, we're only interested today about the day's game. So he keeps his form going, makes chances, gets in the box, he's done his job.
Victory, mate. That's what you get your contracts. Victory, mate. Just keep churning the victories up, and you'll see it. You'll take that in itself as a big part that for new contracts, as far as I'm concerned. No team can win every game all the time. I know the mob across the city think it's their God-given right to do that. But in reality, football's no like any sport's no like. You can't win every game, but you need to win a lot of the games, especially in Scotland. And if he keeps helping churning out the results, it goes a long way for a contract, I'll tell you that. I don't agree with current form. If you've been with the club 3 years, that should dictate. It's a whole piece over the 3 years that should dictate whether you're plus other things, age and things like that, money you're looking for and things like that. But it's about the day's game. If he keeps that form going, as you've just pointed out there, mate, I'll be more than happy. More than happy if he keeps his form going.
Yes, I agree, mate, but we'll see where it takes us. Matondo, pace, stretch him. Sometimes I don't know if it's the ideal game when you're maybe getting playing against a low block for him. Better counter-attacking player,
He needs space to run into. He definitely needs space to run into. He needs to calm down a wee bit. No, I mean, sometimes his legs are way ahead of his brain before his brain knows what's happening. You know what I mean? He needs to just calm down. Because I think there's something there in that boy. Apart from speed, we know he's got the speed. There's no doubt about that. But there is a wee bit more to that boy. I just think he needs to get that calmness within himself. Like great players have got. No, I mean they can get themselves into the dangerous position, but then they just sort of take this calmness takes over and they just score a goal or set a goal up. He needs to find a bit of that. But I'm confident the boys that there's something in him. He's not showed enough yet. I'll give you that. He's not showed anywhere near enough. He needs to start turning up, as they all do right enough. They all need to start turning up. All the ones that have not been playing well.
Look, mate, it's when you turn up. You know, there's games that we're going to win and games that we need to win. Yeah, you can get away with maybe not being great in a game we're going to win. But you can't do that in a game we need to win.
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
You know, that's where you make your name in it. Big goals.
Oh, definitely.
Big performances. Yeah, you get away with a lot. You might be rotten for 6 weeks after it. But if you do it at the right time, you get away with a lot.
That's how I used to love wee Noble, you know what I mean? I always say it. He always scored anywhere between 8 and a dozen goals a season. But it was the right 8 to a dozen goals he scored. It was always important goals he scored, the wee man. Either to get you going to win your games or get you through European ties to finals and things like that. It's always the important goals that wee man scores. Scottish Cup victories. You know what I mean? 1-0 victories the wee man scores. I like players that score the right goals, I must admit. Scoring 100 goals a season, for example, but 99 of them or 98 of them are against lower teams down your division or lower leagues. Well, it's all right, you need to score them. I don't say you can't score them, but if you score that dozen goals that wins you cups and leagues and gets you qualified in Europe and through to next rounds, that's the ones that make the difference. Look at Roof. The only reason we still had him in any regard on us because he does exactly that, just to play enough. But when he comes on, he scores important goals. Scored the one that got us through Betis to win the section. Scored the one against Aberdeen in the semi-final of the League Cup. I mean, he scores the League Cup. But he's made of chocolate, mate. There's nothing away from it. He's made of chocolate, and he's a drain on the assets. But as a goal scorer, just take all that away. Just as a goal scorer, he does score important goals.
Aye, I don't know. Anyway, we've been joined by Bear Down Under. All right, Marker?
How are we, brethren?
We're good, mate.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
A long time no speak.
Aye. Are you feeling this positivity, mate?
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely. I've been enjoying our whole new manager and the whole new regime, if you want to call it, and having a proper manager. I think everybody's touched on that, and it looks as if we have got a proper manager now.
Aye. Can you put your finger on what he's done?
Coaching?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that. If you ask me one finger, maybe just actual proper coaching. It's really hard to say, isn't it, Oxshire? But maybe that's coaching players individually, man management. What I do like, what he does is, one example is, I was watching the game last week, the before St Mirren game, and he basically turned in and says, it's not going to be sexy football with the pitch and the conditions, but we're here to win the game. And he was actually spot on, wasn't he?
Aye. There's a common sense about him all there.
There's that common sense, mate. What Bear Down Under said, it's coaching. It's coaching, belief and discipline, as far as I'm concerned. he's brought three basic things into the squad and into the club that we've been lacking, mate. It's sort of disjointed. He seems to be joining all the departments up, and he's joining all the squads up and the youth team up, and it all starts to make sense now. I mean, you hear him talking to the players. He's also talking about the young players as well. He's talking about everybody. And he seems to get his finger on the pulse. He's getting the guys that are reporting into him are reporting the right stuff to him, so he can make decisions and take us forward. But the team know now. They know exactly where they all stand. There's no grey areas with the team. They know where they are. They know what they have to do. They know what he expects. And he set the standards for them and saying, you're not dropping below that standard. If you do, that's fair enough. It happens. You're only human. You can drop below the standards. But I'm sorry, we're taking you out the team. Whereas before, I think Bluff, a lot of time with some of the players, got them into the team and kept them in the team. Whereas that's not going to be allowed anymore. Cantwell's a good example of that. You'll do what I'm telling you or you're out the team. It's as simple as that, mate. And I like that. I like the fact that he doesn't take any nonsense for any player. It's just we're all together and we all stay together and we've got one goal and one goal only, win games. That's all it is, win games. That's for jobs. That's what we'll do.
Aye. But no. It's basically the same group of players, apart from obviously we brought three players in, but they've not really contributed much yet. We've not seen two of them. So I just think it's the experience he's got that's made the difference, mate. You agree on that? Aye. When you go.
What I would say is, just back to what Albert said there about Cantwell. Am I right in saying that he's starting the day, isn't he?
Aye.
Yep.
Now, he must be sitting there at the start. He must be sitting in that change room saying, how am I starting this game? Because I'm getting pulled off after 45 minutes the last so many games. Do you know what I mean? Whether or not it's injury, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's tactical. I don't know if it's, Albert mentioned there about, making an example of Cantwell, but he's still starting them, isn't he? That's just a bit confusing. I don't know if it's just his tactics or if he's basically, I don't know what he's doing with Cantwell, but to be fair, he's giving the boy a fair shot, isn't he? He's giving him the absolute opportunity to shine, and he keeps backing him. So I don't know what it is, but all I know is I've really got trust in this manager, which is our first manager in a long time, boys, and I think you've got to agree with that.
Well, we don't disagree, put it that way, Albert.
No, I definitely don't disagree, mate. So absolutely not. I think we can't. Well, it is. He got himself involved in that game, the first half of that St Mirren game, and he doesn't like that. He just doesn't like that. He'll pull you for that if you start getting involved off the ball stuff, stupid petty stuff. Get yourself booked. You'll not tolerate it because he sees. I think he's read the referees up here right away, and he's went, nah, Rangers are getting refereed to a different standard to everybody else. We know that. We've been knowing it for years now. So we're looking at it and he's going, no, I'm not going to leave myself wide open and leave the team wide open if you're going to start your carry on. Because their referees will say, you can look at some of the referees with the campaign against Cantwell. Remember he done a dive and for weeks and months everybody in the media kept going on and on about it. So he gets the reputation, unfounded by the way. He doesn't do anything anywhere cheating than anybody else does. He just follows the trend. What happens when the games now, you fall down as soon as you're touched. But he gets this reputation, and the media up here are just fueling it. So Clement's read all that and went, nah. He's telling them, don't get involved. They're wanting to send you off, don't get involved. And Saturday there he got involved again, over a wee spat over at the dugout. And I think that's maybe what in Clement's mind. He's went, no, I'm going to, for the good of the team and the good of you, I'm taking you off that park. And it worked. We got the victory. So as long as it keeps on working, mate, I haven't got a problem. I haven't got a problem at all, mate.
I've got a slightly different view of the half-time thing, mate. I think it is. It happens more and more now because of the 5 substitutes. And I think if you go in at half-time, the first thing is maybe asking, right, who's 100% ready to go second half? The game at Easter Road, Cantwell was obviously pulled up on his groin, we thought up, and then maybe he said he felt it again because he had it strapped. The St Mirren game. So maybe it could have been that simple. He just doesn't want people in the park that are not as fit as they should be. Because you're going to use the 5 substitutes as an advantage to you as much as you can. They're down under.
Sorry, boys. Oh no, definitely. To be fair, he doesn't. He uses his substitutes, doesn't he? And he's no bringing boys on and off, which is, I totally agree. Which is back to the Cantwell thing. Like, he's very ruthless in what he does, and I get what Albert's saying. He's basically no taking any of the carry on, but Cantwell's still starting every game, which is brilliant. I don't mind Cantwell starting, but it's like, what is it? What is his example? He's actually sharing here. That's what I don't get, because the first half against St Mirren, when you were touching Albert, and what I must have missed. What was the carry on that actually happened at St Mirren that you were touching on? Because I'm obviously missing it.
You're going to a pushing exercise over at the dugout, just coming up to the end of the half, I believe it was. You remember it, aye? It was nothing about nothing. But
watched the game live, but I didn't see that. We don't get as much as, viewing as we get to see in that side, and do you know what I mean?
See with that game, lucky you.
Mate. But you know what? See, when I watched that game and I sat after that, I felt as if I was actually watching a Walter Smith Rangers team. That whole, from start to finish, from the press conference before the game to the end, and it was just all about 3 points. And you know what? I'm happy with that. If that's the way we're going to go, and it's all about winning for the Rangers, and no playing, as our manager says, it's not going to be sexy football for the word go, I'm happy with that, because our club is based on winning trophies, titles, the whole shebang, and that'll do for me.
I'm glad you mentioned the manager. Let's hear from Philip Clement.
Philippe Livingston in the Scottish Premiership this afternoon. How have preparations been in the build-up to this one?
Really good. No big issues. Only Dujon had small overuse of his muscles, so it will not be a problem for the rest of the week. But it was too dangerous to take him in the selection, and for the rest, everybody had a really good training week. Everybody's really excited to be back here also. It feels like ages ago that we played at Ibrox for a competitive game, so we're looking forward to that.
Oscar Cortez is on the bench, Mohamed Diamonde not in the squad. How have they been settling in these very early stages?
Yeah, good. It's of course everything is new. New country, new team, new players, new playing style. Only 1 or 2 trainings, so it's really new for them. But I took Oscar in the selection because Dujon is not there, and we don't have many possibilities for the moment in front. And for an attacking player, they can do something individual also. He played a few days ago also 88 minutes, so he has the rhythm to play also. For Dio, it's different because his last game that he played was end of November. And so we need to rebuild him a bit the next couple of weeks, but he's somebody with a good engine, so it will go fast.
In terms of the game and Livingston, what are you expecting from them today?
Team will make a wall with a lot of tall guys, very physical team. They're going to make the spaces really small for us and count on their transitions, and for sure the set pieces, they're really strong on set pieces with all the height they have. So we need to look out not to give away easy corners, free kicks all over the pitch, and to play our game and keep the tempo really high to get them out of positions and to get dangerous attacks like we're used to playing.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Albert, I believe you've got the team with that lovely headset you've got on there, mate. I can see your list. Carry on.
You can see my list. It's Butland, Tavernier, Golson, Ballingen, Barisic, Lundstrom, Jack, Cantwell, McCausland, Matondo and Silva. Substitutes: McCorry, Ridvan, Suter, Dessers, Lawrence, Cortez, Wright, King, and Raskin. And I read that out the way Ox doesn't like it.
Yeah, there's a way of reading a team out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. It's like all results. Aston Villa 2. Remember?
Aye.
James Alexander Robin.
Anyway,
thoughts on the team. Bear down under.
Oh, first of all, by the way, old bear, you're not that old, by the way.
No. My birthday tells me different.
Going away the way you were carrying on, but you're actually no bad, by the way, mate. A lot younger than that Oxford, anyway, don't worry.
I'm not having that.
You're not
well,
a Jack Buckley.
You're not
all right, by the way.
In a pub come up and the guy come up and be like, "Is that your own story?"
Brilliant. I'm a little bit surprised. Back to the team anyway. A little bit surprised about Yilmaz not been in. Maybe that's just what a manager's doing. Obviously, Diamante's not even in the squad. Is that right? I don't know the reason for that.
He's a couple of weeks away, mate. He's not played a game in 2 months, mate. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yep.
So that's how they sent the trainer out right away. I thought that was brilliant. The day he signed for us, they sent a trainer out to start his fitness to save time while he was waiting his work permit. That's a wee bit a step up from what was happening before.
A wee bit ahead of the game, and sorry, you were asking about the team. Is that right? I'm trying to keep to the script here. Balogun's in for Suter. Obviously, that's just a bit mixing it up and keeping everybody on their toes. Obviously, Lundstrom's in there, which is, on merit. Jack back in. Hopefully, we can get him a run of games. And he's obviously backing the boy Silva as a number 9, which I think is we need to back ourselves with that, because obviously what's happened in the transfer window and a lot of fans have expressed their concerns with number 9, but we're going to have to go. We're going to go, but I've got complete and utter confidence in our manager, especially after listening to him there, mate. It's as if he knows how the game's going to get played and how it's going to go beforehand, and it's pretty much a case of comfortable with 3 points a day, and we'll see how it's going to go. As I say, very, very comfortable with our manager at the moment, Oxford, and that's been a long time saying that as a Rangers.
Albert, he mentioned Bertrand Under mentioned Ridvan Barisic coming in from on forum. Ridvan doesn't get dropped, right?
No.
But the manager even mentioned in his press conference there that this is a tall team. So maybe it is your rationale, mate.
Aye, it might be, mate. It might be. But on form, I agree with you. On form, Ridvan doesn't get dropped. That's a fact, mate. So we know what's happening. We're going to get bombarded with crosses, mate. That's going to. That's why Balogun, I think, is coming into the team as well. I think he's slightly better than Suter in the air. I know that's hard to believe. I thought you might have went with 3 at the back. Do you think about it, man? Suter and Balogun and Goldson to cope with all this, because as I said, it's going to be set pieces. That's where the dangers are coming from them, set pieces. But I've
got a different rationale. These set pieces are no matter if we've got the ball at the other end of the pitch.
It's true, but nobody dominates a ball for 90 minutes, mate. You just got to take the as long as we start scoring. I mean, it all doesn't matter if we just start scoring, mate. That's the bottom line, isn't it, against any team? So if we start scoring, well, that'll settle that argument, mate. Definitely. So I definitely think we'll win 2-3-0 a day, mate.
Right, okay. I hope you're right, mate. Just play well. Silver, you know, and the point you made that they're down under about a number 9 coming in. This boy's come in, and I think we all agree his movement's different from, say, a Chris Boyd. So you're not comparing apples for apples because he's a different type of player. But he was bought for a Premier League club, 33 million quid as a centre. Yeah? And we're thinking, oh, well, he's not going to score goals. Let's see where it takes us. And if he can go on a run, who knows? Who knows? Bed down under?
Yep. Totally agree with the boy Silver. I'm very open-minded with him. We'll just have to see. We're obviously looking at rejuvenating something. And if they're, you know, he's obviously came with a bit of a heavy price tag, but he's just never. He could end up just hitting the straps, you know, and doing it in our system. Let's be honest, he's played with Wolves the past couple of years, but he's done well in a couple of loans. So I'm open-minded with him. I know a lot of people are saying he's not a number 9, but what's a number 9 in football these days? Anywhere, Oxford? The game's changed.
I get your point.
I'm not buying into that one, Oxford. Do you know what I mean? So it's all about what you do after the ball, even as a number 9 now. Pressure for the front. We all know, you know what I mean. The systems that teams play now. So I'm open-minded. See what the boy's going to bring. He might, you know, score as many goals, but he might be a bit more creative. But I think the big one we've got to be see if he can keep himself fit. He's doing a lot better than what a lot of our players in our squad have done.
Here. So we start this game 6 points behind with 2 games in hand. And if you didn't think Albert was old, we've been joined by somebody who's really old. Afternoon, David.
Good afternoon, boys. I don't want to say I told you so, but I said last night, didn't I? That puddle drinker would ramp something today. Anyway, part of that.
I couldn't concentrate on what you said last night for looking at your window cleaner.
But you know, I was trying to get to sleep and I woke myself up laughing about it.
Sorry, boys, has that been confirmed? Is the Aberdeen and Celtic game absolutely finished now?
I made it. We'll start this game 6 points behind with 2 games in hand. Bear down under. Come on, do the maths.
All right. I'm not that I'm not that educated. You know what I mean? I'm for Rutherglen. You know what I mean? Partick's obviously a bit higher class than Rutherglen, but I'll get that stuff.
Mr. Brownlee will let you know that. You know.
Hey, you do that. Get yourself on.
To be fair, I thought I was working class till I met GB, then I realised I was middle class, if I'm being honest, Bird under.
That was you that said that, by the way, no me.
Aye, you'll come looking for me. Good boy, you're Gary. Right, listen, this is it now. Time to move on, time to get the goals, time to get the points, time to make them crack up. I'm hearing there's a sale at the bar of sharks, inflatable sharks being sold as we speak.
Some of them have kept them for the last time, mate. They're that miserable, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'd like to see the sharks flying, which they will be doing. Lovely jubbly, mate. Now it's really important. Now we go into this. No, forget about that. We go in. We've got today. Focus totally on this and get these 3 points. These 3 points were important. Now they become really, really important. So get them done. As I said before, I think we're winning this at a canton. No, they get to the league. I do, honestly do. And the day is going to prove it. The day is definitely going to prove it. We're going to put this mob to the sword and have a really good day. I've got a big smile on my face, maybe. Don't wreck my smile. I'm happy.
The place will be buzzing. There'll be nice spaces in the crowd because of the way they're set up. We'll have the corner will be right round. All you'll see is red, white, and blue, Davy. And this is an opportunity to go out and put a real marker down. Play with a swagger. Yeah.
Oh, you're spot on. You couldn't put it any better. I'm a bit surprised with the team right enough. I thought there's a few. Didn't see what Ripvan no playing, and You know, just stuff. But I mean, the guy knows what he's doing. That's a good thing about it. You know, in the past, if we'd made changes like that, we'd say, "Oh, this is not going to work. He's not going to be." But I don't have that feeling anymore. I don't have that at all. However he plays, I'll go 110% with it. So, they will get that result. It's get the goals now and let's move on to the next game.
Albert, did you hear the reason that Sterling wasn't playing? Too much use of a muscle. The last time I knew that happened to anybody, Fox couldn't make the show. You can work that one out, Albert.
I'm not going to say what kind of mind I'm going to suggest something. You know what I mean? I'll leave that to the rest of the listeners. Know what I mean? I was going to say the viewers there. I agree with you, Davey. It's we get the goals today. We get after them today. We really go after this mob today and put a marker down now. Now's the time. Now we kick on. As Ox been saying all week, we're turned the corner. We're heading for home. Let's get going now.
Can you call it the subs? I missed the subs.
Aye. No bother, mate.
Subs.
Subs are McCorry, Ridvan, Suter, Dessers, Lawrence, Cortez, Wright, King, and Raskin.
I saw Ridvan's on the bench there. That's good.
He did intimate in his presser there, David, that he knows they're a tall team and what they'll play for, so maybe he's made a tactical switch,
yeah, he could be right there.
Mm-hmm. Right, the place will be buzzing now, Bear, down under it.
Oh, I would like to think so. I'm sure it's going to be electric with the jar. The door's been left ajar again. The only one thing that I question this squad of players, and no, in the past months, the past years, is bottle. You know what I mean? Have we got the bottle? And that's what it's all about now. It's about our, likes of Tavernier, Goldstein, and many other players in the squad. But let's just start showing them. I've questioned them. They just don't have the bottle. And this is what it's all about now. Showing that they're actual Rangers players and what it means to actually win titles and leagues. And it's there for us, boys. It's absolutely there for us. And it's now about, have we got the bottle? And let's show it starting for the day.
Yeah. So we start this game 6 points behind with 2 games in hand, one of them being the day, Albert. So we were talking about goals, but what's happened? It doesn't really matter as long as we win the game. That's massive now, just the 3 points in it. That's
it, mate. Get the 3 points. Any win does us. That's all we're caring about. Get the win. The goals is a wee bonus. That's just a bonus. But if you really want to put a marker down, it'd be nice to do it today. Start today. Then they know they can't slip up anymore, and they will, because they're imploding, and we're on the rise, mate. Definitely on the rise. And everyone, if you look at our team, there's a lot of multiple trophy winners in our team. So just to answer Bear Down Under, I think with the manager we've got now, the bottle's now been instilled into them, because he'll not allow them to take one step backwards, mate. Not a chance. It's onward and upward now, mate.
Aye. Davey?
Aye, well, I know that the young guys talking about bottling and all that, but we've been doing that road. Any team that can go to Real Betis and get that and end up top of their section, you can't say they've not got bottle.
That's a fair comment, but I think the frustrating thing just before we wind up the show is, for 2018, since Stevie G came in, we've never really let ourselves down in Europe. Even when we went out, it's been deep in the competition. We've done well. We qualified the first season for him in 2018, nearly 6 years ago. We played four qualifying rounds to get to the group stages. We competed in the group stages. We done well. And then we've went on journeys. It's not the best game in Europe. The boys are making the point about. It's coming back for the bet. We've drew with Hamilton, lost to Kilmarnock, couldn't beat a crab Aberdeen side. That's what they're talking about. They're down under quickly, mate.
Sorry, mate. Davey, I've never questioned their bottle in Europe. That's let's be honest. the pressure's been off for us since the Stevie G era in Europe. So getting back for that, we've overachieved in Europe. I'm talking about the bottle and actually winning doubles, trebles, grabbing the bulls by the horns. That's all I'm talking about as a Rangers fan growing up, about reinstilling the bottle in Scottish football, pal.
Yeah, I know what you're meaning. I know what you're meaning.
I don't want to go in. I'm not. It's just I'm not. It's just for me personally. The teams that I grew up, we had bottle, and it's time for us now to show the bottle that our previous teams have had, pal. And that's all it's all about. And starting the day, we're going to show that bottle.
Yeah. Right. Last word for your good self, David.
Aye, just like you say, the difference now is that we've got a good manager. Anyway, I'm looking forward to today, and I think the place will be rocking. Get a couple of early goals and bring it on. So thanks for taking my call ups, and God bless yours, and stay safe.
Always a pleasure, David. Always a pleasure. Yep. Bear down under. Last word, mate.
Three now to the Rangers.
Well done, mate.
Any victory does the goal difference as well. Any victory, Albert, yeah. Oh, last word for Albert.
Definitely, any victory, doesn't it? Victory. That's what we're looking for. Get it focused, get it rammed in your head and your noggin. We're not coming off that part without a victory. And I believe we can do it. Two or three, nothing for me, mate. Two, I'll take two. But I'd like 3 or 4. But I'll take 2. Victory, mate. That's all I'm wanting, just victory.
Here. Listen, thanks to Davey, for joining us. Thanks to Bird Down Under for giving us a tour of his house. Albert, did you enjoy it?
Enjoyed it, mate. Aye. Enjoyed that. Holmes, thanks for that, Bird.
Homes in the sun, innit? Homes in the sun, innit? You can see how you want. You can see how you want to swap, mate. One's got a shorts and t-shirt on, the other one's got a big jumper and a shirt on.
That's air conditioning on as well, boys.
Aye, I got to say, you're a nice colour about on me. I'm sitting here like a milk bottle. You know what I mean?
Listen, we'll be back. Thanks to everybody for joining us. Thanks to Fox and Old School Boy for doing the technicals. We'll be back 15 minutes after the final whistle. Well, we'll be 3 points behind with a game in hand. Take it away, Old School Boy.
As we go marching down the Paisley Road, the west, the doors and the windows open wide. You will hear the people cheer, the Glasgow Rangers boys are here. It's Glasgow Rangers for me. Blue is the colour, football is the game. We're all together, Glasgow Rangers is our name. For we are the best team in all Scotland, and Glasgow Rangers is our name. So bring on the Celtic, your Hibs and Aberdeen, your Dundee United, we're the best you've ever seen. We play hand on heart, God save the Queen. It's Glasgow Rangers for me. As we go marching down the Paisley Road west, the doors and the windows open wide. You will hear the people cheer, the Glasgow Rangers boys are here. It's Glasgow Rangers for me. Blue is the colour, football is the game. We're all together, Glasgow Rangers is our name. For we are the best team in all Scotland, and Glasgow Rangers is our name. So bring on the Celtic, your Hibs and Aberdeen, your Dundee United, we're the best you've ever seen. We play hand on heart, God save the Queen. It's Glasgow Rangers for me. It's Glasgow Rangers for me. It's Glasgow Rangers for me.